This is therapist Priyanka, the Mind Hero. I'm a psychologist and a psychotherapist, and I specialize in couples and family counseling. Today, I will be talking about how to improve communication in relationships. So, there are a few things which you need to always remember. There is the tone of talking, the words you use, and the attitude you're talking towards the opposite person. So, there are 5 tips which will help you to improve communication in relationships. The first thing which you need to change is positive perspective. The perspective which you take towards the opposite person always reflects on your tone, on your words, on your attitudes, and on your pitch. Because if you have a negative perspective towards the opposite person in advance, like you have any kind of preconceived notions, the negative attitude towards that person, then you will not be able to be very sweet and polite. So hence, the first thing you need to do is have a positive perspective and keep all the negative notions aside when you talk to the opposite person. You should always understand that respect is something which is unconditional and there is no conditions applied. That means there are no criterias for giving respect to the other person. So hence, you need to have a positive perspective to the other person and respect in all aspects, whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not, whether you have good relationships with the opposite person or not. And if at all you have any kind of emotional dysregulation, or whether you have a lot of grudges, if you have a lot of grudges towards the other person, then you need to fix that. Because if you are going to be in a bad mood, or if you have a lot of issues with the opposite person, and you have a lot of negative perspective toward the opposite person for any damn reason, you need to fix that first. So the first thing you need to fix is positive perspective. Okay? The second one is I statements. What do you mean by I statements? I statements means when you talk only about yourself, your needs, your desires, your requirements, your expectations only. That means I will be speaking about my expectations. I will be speaking about what I want from the other person. I will be speaking what I feel when the opposite person is behaving in a certain way. I will be speaking about what I desire and what I feel bad about. That's it. And only about the situation. But I will not talk about the opposite person's character or how wrong the opposite person was, or I will not get into the blame game. So the first thing you need to do is change your vocabs. Instead of you language, you need to talk about your I language, I statements, I feel statements, I expect statements. So when you are only focused on yourself, you are not attacking the other person. Okay? So hence the first thing you need to focus upon is I. That's it. For example, if you're very angry with the other person, what they did last night, you will be saying, last night whatever happened was not that great and I felt very hurt. How about next time doing it this way? I really appreciate. I expect you to be a little more respectful towards me next time. So this is how you speak about I statements, what you expect, what you desire, what you felt. So this is what is called I statements. The third thing which you need to do is avoid don'ts. What do you mean by don'ts? Don'ts means being sarcastic, being rude, being mean, talking maybe abusive language, or maybe any kind of labeling, name calling, or criticism, complaining. All of these are called don'ts. When you remove your anger in very different ways, you get into the blame game, you get into the complaining, criticism, or 24/7 worrying about something. What is the use of doing all of these? You think it's going to change? You think the opposite person is going to listen to you? You think he's going to actually realize his mistakes? No, not at all. You need to work on I statements only. So the first thing you need to do is avoid these don'ts if you want to have the proper communication. You know why? Because the opposite person gets into an attacking and defending zone. When we attack them with all of these things, that is called you language, hey you this, hey you that, means you continuously criticize, you put down or talk about the past all the time, or you become sarcastic. These are all mean ways of talking to the other person. These are all you language, and it can create a lot of big scars in their life, which is again very unhealthy, right? So hence, it is important for you to stop doing these things if you want to have effective communication and problem solving, right? You need to avoid these things and turn into I language. Then comes listening skills. Now, what are listening skills? There are poor listening skills and healthy listening skills. Now, what are poor listening skills? Interrupting again and again. First, only thinking that what you're going to say, and you're not even paying attention to what the other person is saying, because you're already thinking, okay, now when this person will finish and when will I talk? then you don't have eye contact, you're looking here and there, maybe on the phone or something like that. Or maybe you're just looking at the words of the person and not trying to empathize what their person is doing. You're not even looking at the body language of the person. So these are all poor listening skills. And what is a good listening skill? Is something which you're already doing with me. That means paying attention, seeing the body language, understanding the background, understanding the feelings behind it, and understanding the world of the opposite person. And last but not the least, CID means you should focus on what can I do rather than doing BMW. BMW means blaming, warning, worrying. That means you have to keep on looking for solutions rather than all the time cribbing, complaining, blaming people. Just come back to the solution. Do you know why people do BMW? All the time complain, criticize, and keep blaming people. You know why? Because their agenda was only to put people down. Because they want to give some kind of revenge and trying to prove what the opposite person has done, why is he wrong, how right I am. Stop doing that. Rather than proving each other right and wrong, focus on the solutions, darling. It's important for you to just focus on the solution, and the rest of the arguments is just meaningless. Once you get the solutions, all the arguments are totally useless and you will be very, very satisfied. Right? So do only CID. That means what can I do? Every problem has a solution, but it is you who needs to find out, and rather than cribbing and complaining all the time. Right? So you let me know how these tools and techniques have helped you in your relationships. And please put it in the comment box, subscribe my channel, like my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.